Have you ever slept 8 hours, made coffee, even ate breakfast, and somehow by 10:30 in the morning you already feel like life has personally attacked you? You yawn through meetings. You stare at your computer like it's written in ancient Egyptian. You open your phone just for a minute, and suddenly you have watched a man build an underground swimming pool with a spoon. You weren't even looking for that, so naturally you blame sleep. I just need more rest, you think. But here's the strange part. Some people sleep 9 hours and still wake up exhausted. Others sleep 6 and somehow have enough energy to run a marathon, start a business, and remind you that they woke up at 3 a.m. Crazy people. So maybe, just maybe, sleep isn't the whole story. Because what if the thing that's draining you isn't your body? It's your brain. Hi, this is Wisdom Sister. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm here to haunt you, but in a fun and friendly way, so you can become the best version of yourself. Let's continue and talk about why your brain is expensive. Your brain weighs only about 2% of your body weight, yet it consumes around 20% of all the energy your body produces. Think about that. This organ is running the most expensive software ever created. And unlike your phone, you can close background apps, every unfinished conversation, every decision you've been avoiding, every worry, every what if keeps running quietly in the background, like having 50 browser tabs open. Some aren't even being used anymore, but they're still draining the battery. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Our brains naturally hold onto unfinished tasks more than completed ones. That's why an unanswered email can occupy your mind all day, not because it's difficult, but because it's unfinished. Your brain hates open loops. Here's something fascinating. Researchers have found that the average adult makes thousands of decisions every day. Most important, but your brain doesn't know that. Should I answer it right now? Should I wait? Should I go to the gym? Should I order food? Should I text first? Should I change careers? Should I buy that thing Instagram somehow knew I wanted before I did? Decision, decision, decision. Every choice costs energy. This is why people often make worse decisions later in the day. Not because they're less intelligent, but because their mental battery has been quietly draining for hours. The funny thing, many successful people don't have more discipline. They simply make fewer unnecessary decisions. That's why some wear nearly identical clothes every day or eat the same every day. That's because their brain is protecting energy for things that actually matter. Most people think scrolling is relaxing. It isn't. It just feels easier than thinking. Every swipe gives your brain something new. A joke, a tragedy, a puppy, World War III, a recipe you'll never cook, someone buying a Lambo at 20, then a baby laughing. Your brain is switching context hundreds of times in minutes. This constant novelty floods the brain with dopamine, not the kind that makes you happy, the kind that keeps you seeking more and more and more. Ironically, what it feels like rest often leaves your brain even more exhausted because stimulation is not the same thing as recovery. But there's even a deeper kind of tired, the one that no nap can fix. The exhaustion that comes from pretending you are okay, pretending you like your job, pretending that the relationship still makes you happy, pretending you're not afraid, pretending you're someone you already outgrown. Psychologists have long observed that suppressing emotions requires continuous mental effort. Imagine holding a beach ball underwater. You can do it for a while, but eventually your arms begin to shake. Not because the ball got heavier, because you've been fighting gravity all day. Sometimes you're not tired because you work too much. You're tired because you've been carrying a version of yourself that no longer fits. This explains something most people never understand. You can rest your body without recovering your mind. A weekend disappears, the vacation ends, Monday arrives, and nothing changed. Because you rested from work, not from mental noise. Recovery isn't the absence of activity, it's the absence of unnecessary burden. There's a difference. So, what actually restores energy? Not another productivity hack, not another supplement. Sometimes the answers are surprisingly simple. Close open loops. Make the difficult phone call. Say what needs to be said. Finish the task you've been postponing for 3 months. Reduce unnecessary decisions. Spend time without constant stimulation. Let your brain experience silence again. Not because silence is exciting, because your nervous system desperately needs somewhere to land. And perhaps, and most importantly, stop carrying identities that expired years ago. You don't have to keep being the person everyone expects if that person is exhausting you. Maybe you've been trying to solve the wrong problem. Maybe you're not running low on sleep. Maybe you're running low on mental space. Because energy isn't just something your body produces, it's something your mind protects. The truth is, the heaviest things we carry are rarely physical. They're unfinished conversations, invisible expectations, decisions we have postponed, versions of ourselves we have outgrown. And every one of them quietly asks your brain to keep paying the bill. So tonight, before you blame your mattress, ask yourself something different. What am I still carrying that my mind has been begging me to put down? Because sometimes the most powerful form of rest isn't sleeping longer, it's finally letting go. Remember, my goal as a life coach is to help you design the best life possible through the ideas and insights we explore here. I want these videos to feel real, organic, and honest without unnecessary addition or distraction. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe. For one-on-one coaching, find more information in the description box. See you in the next video.